What? Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we have another video. Today we are going to be taking a look at World Cup Day 4, I believe it is. We had some very interesting matches today. First of all, I want to apologize really quick to all the Mexico fans for doubting you guys. At the same time, I didn't. We're going to talk about that in the video and all that, but just want to say that real quick. And also, happy Father's Day to either all the fathers that are watching this, because I know I have some older people that watch this as well. So happy Father's Day to you guys. Hopefully you guys had a great day. And then happy Father's Day to all your fathers, because I'm pretty sure there are some people that are my age as well, like 17, who are celebrating their Father's Day as well. And if you don't celebrate Father's Day because of some other reasons, then happy Sunday to you, and happy World Cup Sunday, because today was definitely a very, very good one. We're going to be playing a game in the World Cup mode. We have Neymar, we have Hazard, and we have Pele as our front three, and then we have upgraded N'Golo Kante in center mid. It should be a very fun game, and yeah, let's go. Alright, we get into a game against the guy that's supporting Portugal apparently, but he has the midfield of Ronaldinho, Mateus, and Maradona, a very attacking midfield with Thierry Henry, Griezmann, and Pele as the front three, with Cedric, Blanc, Sergio Ramos, and Jordi Alba with Yashin in goal. Very solid team. I would say his midfield is the weakest point, a bit short and a bit too attacking, with his right back being a bit weak as well. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so to start off, we're going to be talking about the first game of the day in what group is it? Group E, I believe it was. Now we had Costa Rica versus Serbia, and I expected Serbia to win this match, and those 3 points for Serbia are huge. It definitely, I think in my opinion, almost confirms them out of the group, just because I feel like that game was the most important one for them to win. And then the game against Switzerland is going to be important as well, I guess. But I can definitely see Serbia getting out of the group. We, of course, had a 1-0 scoreline, as Kolarov did score a free kick. In my opinion, a fantastic free kick, and Keylor Navas didn't really have a chance, made Navas look like not one of the best keepers in the world, as we all know he really is. And I mean, overall, I'm not too sure how the game went. I didn't hear too many comments about it, and then to be completely honest, I didn't watch it because it was a little too early for me, and I wasn't willing to get up too early to watch it either. But if you guys are Serbian or Costa Rican, or just a neutral that watched the game, then let me know what you guys thought about that game. I didn't hear much about it, how I said, but yeah, just let me know. Alright, so getting into the big game of the day, of course, we had Germany versus Mexico at around 8 a.m. PST. I actually woke up a bit late, woke up at around 9 something, and I didn't get to watch the goal or the full game. I watched the last, I believe it was 20 or 30 minutes of the game, and I thought that Germany was playing very poorly, except at the end when Julian Brandt came on. Julian Brandt was actually fantastic. He really proved that Joachim Löw made the right chance to call him instead of Sane. From what I saw in that game, I saw that Draxler wasn't playing very well, Mesut Ozil wasn't playing very well, Timo Werner wasn't doing much. Mario Gomez should have scored a header that he had completely by himself. It just basically how I saw Nep tweet, that's his bread and butter goal, and yes, it was, because he was literally by himself, and he's a tall guy, he's a header, he's a bit of a target man, and he's a good header of the ball, so he should be scoring those. But overall, Lozano's goal was fantastic in my opinion. That kid is an absolute crack, and he definitely deserves to go to a bigger club, outside of just, I know he plays for PSV, and PSV is in the Champions League and all that, going to be in the Champions League next season, which is cool and all, but I believe he deserves to go to a Premier League club or something of that sort. I mean, he's going to be quite expensive now after his performance, but still, he has so much potential, and he's a great player, as we all know, especially since he has a team of the season in FIFA, and his informs have destroyed all of us in Weekend League. So yeah, I said in my World Cup prediction video, I said that Mexico have the potential to be a great team, and they have the potential to actually play very well, and actually potentially, oh wow, they have the potential to actually cause Germany trouble. I said that in the video, I remember, or at least I was thinking it, but I'm pretty sure I said it. Wow, dude, Yashin's annoying. And I just thought that whatever Mexico, if we would have gotten the Mexico that played against Sweden, if we would have gotten the Mexico that played against Denmark, if we would have gotten the Mexico that played against Iceland, I believe it was, if we would have gotten that Mexico, then they wouldn't have beat Germany. And that's the Mexico we usually see, which is why I assumed in yesterday's video that Mexico was just going to get smacked. But they came out and they played. They played well, and they deserve the win. Congrats to them, even though I'm not a big fan of their team, to be completely honest, like, whatsoever. I don't like their players and all that. Great goal, by the way. I respect it. They played very well. They deserved it, and their players finally play to their full potential. You know, I feel like they have so many talented players, like both of those Santos brothers have the talent. They just don't play at that level sometimes, especially for club level. For Galaxy, Chicharito should be scoring goals, doesn't score that often, doesn't play that well, but he did get an assist. Lozano, we all know how good he is, and then a player like Layun was great as well, opening up the play many times I saw in the game. And then Memo Ochoa, kind of, I used to make a meme out of him, but he played very well. I believe he made 9 saves. He deserves man of the match in my opinion instead of Lozano. Even though Lozano did get the goal, the winning goal, I still think Ochoa deserves it. But they might give it to Lozano just because I know they gave it to Poulsen, who scored the goal against Peru to win, and they gave him the man of the match. So it's probably going to be Lozano, and then everyone in foot really just wants Lozano to be upgraded, to be completely honest. And then the last game we had, of course, was Brazil versus Switzerland. Now, Switzerland had Neymar completely out of the game. They had him under control. I believe they fouled him about 10 times and it didn't give him that many yellow cards. But nonetheless, Brazil didn't really play well. The game kind of died out after Coutinho's incredible goal. I thought that goal was fantastic. Coutinho is definitely one of the better long shot takers that we have seen in recent seasons. And he does it consistently. He does it for Barca, he's done it for Liverpool, and now he's doing it for Brazil. And I think he's been a great player. And he's very good at creating space for himself to get those long shots off, because usually when he takes them, he has some space, but it's not like the defenders aren't good. It's just that he creates the space for himself. And after the goal, both teams kind of played defensively. Switzerland completely changed the play before the half did end, and they played great football in my opinion. They played very slow, they slowed down the game and took control. The Swiss held on to a 0-0 scoreline until the half, where after they came out and they scored a corner kick, Zuber scored a corner kick, matter of fact, in the 49th minute, which was a fantastic header, and it leveled the playing field. And after that, Brazil kind of just sat deep. They didn't attack much, or not as much as we kind of would think they would, especially with the quality they have up top. They have Neymar, they have Gabriel Jesus, who in my opinion shouldn't have started over Firmino, Willian, that was COSTA. They have so many players that could come off the bench and make some things happen, but the Swiss were just playing great defense. We've seen this from so many teams. The Danish were playing great defense. Their goalkeeper was great. Sommer made some crazy saves to keep the Swiss in the game as well. Sommer was a huge part of them getting that draw, especially towards the end of the game. João Marios missed a goal, and it was just all crumbling for. And Brazil were just very unfortunate to not win. You know, in my opinion, at the same time, it was kind of deserved because Brazil didn't play to their full potential, but they did have some chances that they did waste. And then now going into Group F and Group G. Tomorrow is going to be the first games that we do see from Group G. From Group F, we have Sweden versus South Korea. Standout players for South Korea, we all know how good Heung-min Son is and how good he most likely will be for South Korea, so he's definitely going to be a threat. But Sweden do play some very good defense, and they have a very good back line, and they play very compact, you know, so I'm very interested to see how South Korea do manage to kind of go into the game, especially knowing how attacking they have been in past games. Like when they played against Colombia, I believe they beat Colombia after a Heung-min Son hat-trick in a friendly. They played super attacking and they had so many shots on goal against Colombia, so I'm excited to see how South Korea does play. And of course, guys, I want to hear your guys' opinion, so let me know what you guys think is going to happen in that Sweden-South Korea game. And then, of course, we do have from Group G, we have Belgium and Panama. Panama making their World Cup team, so it should be very cool to see them play. But we have Belgium is going to be basically around the world, all eyes are going to be on Belgium just because they are one of the favorites. We didn't win. We have France, who shouldn't have really won but did, so I guess that's cool. Then we have any of their players. I think Abdenor plays for them, who plays for Marseille, but apart from that, I don't know much of their players, so I can't really judge. up top with Harry Kane. I can see Harry Kane becoming Golden Boot winner, but of course Cristiano Ronaldo has a very, very solid lead right now, so we will see what happens. But Harry Kane, we all know how good he is. We all know how good he can be when he has those balls coming to him. So it's going to be interesting to see how England do play. So I want to hear your guys' opinions. Is England going to win tomorrow against Tunisia? Are they going to impress, or are they going to just slip by, or maybe even get a draw? Is Belgium going to be able to play well against Panama, who I believe usually starts with a 5-back formation? So it should be very interesting to see how they manage to break that down. But we all know how talented Belgium are. Their golden generation with Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku, and Eden Hazard, all those guys, Dries Mertens, they're going to be fantastic. And I am actually really curious to see how they do play. I mean, it's going to be very, very interesting. I'm going to try and shut up for a bit and see if I can get back into this game. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, dude. I was leading 2-0 as well. Alright, it's go time, boys. Forehead cam incoming. What?